by Riverside.
Yo! Welcome back to the Four Horsemen Podcast. It's Jet, Yannick Coach, J-Mag. And usually this is our format of starting a podcast. We actually got a special event for you guys. J-Mag, take it away.
Ooh, so we just found out that the One Piece live action trailer just dropped today. And as you know, all of us here are One Piece fans, except for this guy over here. So we made him watch it. He's going to react to it. Make sure you guys pay attention to his reactions. He's the one that matters. And I'm talking about Yannick, just in case the frames are off. But yeah, man, we are excited for this. We're pumped. Let's see Oda help, please. The set pieces look great. The world looked good. I don't have an issue with any of that. The Baratie looked really good, actually. That I think they spent a lot of time on the Baratie, actually, is what they said. So all of that looked great. But the voice for me, which is the first thing that we're introduced to, what we hear when we start this trailer, it just wasn't it for me. I don't know if their costumes just look a little funny, look a little goofy. It's, man, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Jan.
I mean,
Jan's excited.
as an outside observer, first of all, I will say it does look better than I thought. The monster coming out the water looked pretty good.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Luffy sounds off as hell, man. This dude, his accent is too thick, man. Facial expressions and stuff, but it's his accent. His accent is thick as heck.
Yeah.
The other characters I thought looked pretty good. The swords do look good at the end, when he's like, no, they don't. Like, that all looks good. But it gives me a very Korean drama-y look and feel to it.
I agree.
That makes sense. You know what I mean?
It does.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's
This is coming
what
from the
they're
two
going
Koreans
for.
on the show, also.
But overall, I thought it was going to be worse. As an impartial guy,
Okay.
I really thought I was really not expecting much, and this was better than what I expected. Luffy was probably the biggest thing. It was off.
Yeah.
He's off.
And what did I say when I started this? I said, pay attention to Jan's reaction because he's the one that's not a One Piece fan. So let's see what he says. And yeah, I mean, it's not that bad to him. What do you guys think, Coach Jet?
You want to do it, man?
Oh, God. Okay. So, I don't know if it was the first episode, the second episode, but we talked about if we are excited for the One Piece live action or something along those lines. Go check out that first episode. We had a really good discussion about it. Spoiler alert, but I was the one that was kind of pessimistic. Does this trailer boost that? No. To be honest, I am even more worried. That felt like, I can't even think of a network, but whatever network I'm trying to think of, like a kid's network. Like, it just felt so goofy, and I understand that One Piece is goofy, but like, maybe goofy isn't the right word. It just felt cringy. Like, I was cringing a lot. Then I saw Buggy's face. Bro, god damn. Like, what the hell is that? That was terrifying.
That looked like a parody Joker.
Bro, positives, like J-Mag said, the world looks beautiful. But that was never in question. It's backed by Netflix. Oda has his hand in it. So I was always of the mindset that it was going to look beautiful. But the one thing, and I think J-Mac brought this up in our episode, the one thing, it might have been Cody actually, but the one thing that we were like, once we see it, we'll kind of have an idea is when he does his first attack. Bro.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. Yeah. How's that gonna look?
Oh my god! Like it just, I was cringing a lot, and if I'm cringing a lot during the trailer, I can only imagine the show. So, I'm still going to give it a chance. But if I had to pitch that to someone, it's rough, bro.
Yeah. All I can really say truly how I actually feel is I am disappointed. And I'm not gonna put much blame on the production company or or Oda or anybody, because at the end of the day, trying to make One Piece live action, it's probably impossible. Like, to make it feel like One Piece, man, because it just feels like an over exaggeration of what One Piece is. Like, they emphasize too much. I think that's what makes it cringy to watch. And it's like, that voice, man. That has to be something to get used to, because I can't get used to that. That's just no way.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, you got more thoughts?
No, go ahead. I'll add on.
I was just gonna say, it might be a show where we have to start watching it, maybe get used to it. We know the story, right? Oda has his hand in it, so hopefully the story can carry. Another thing I say too, when Zoro was fighting those swordsmen in the woods, man, the choreography seemed a little bit off. It didn't seem right. It seemed like they were just waiting to get hit. Like, all right,
it seemed like some low budget. Like,
yeah, man,
you hit here,
but like,
he hits here. Like,
and just for context, me and Codes are caught up in the manga, and J-Mag is in Wano the anime. So we're not just here, just not know what we're talking about. Like, we have consumed One Piece in every capacity that you can, and somebody might watch this, a huge One Piece fan, and be disappointed by our reaction. But it's just, we are giving you how we feel, genuine thoughts, and it's just, you hear something negative, I'm sorry. That's just.
But look,
truly
let's switch to the positives, though. I like Nami. I really did like Nami. Zoro, Sanji, we didn't get much of Sanji, but hey, they did the hair, because the first time we saw him, he had like no hair. So everybody was like, well, how's this going to work? He looks good with the hair. I like it. Zoro, like I said, he got the attitude, but that choreography just wasn't it. But we saw a little snippet of Usopp. He used his slingshot. Everybody else, but Luffy is just the voice. I feel like it's the voice in the forest. Like, they emphasize his stretch. I mean, we have to see. Maybe that's
to see it.
Yeah.
And you had said too, you're not gonna blame production and all that because they're One Pieces, but to a certain degree, man, it's like nobody can get. And this isn't out yet. Maybe we're wrong. Hopefully, I want this to succeed, man.
Yeah, hopefully we're wrong for sure. Yeah,
I hope we're wrong. I really do, because I want this to succeed, man. We're One Piece fans. I just want more live action content like this. Mm-hmm. So going back to my original thought, it just seems like production companies can't do anime, and I don't get that. Like,
I don't know.
What's hard about adapting swordsmen like Bleach and other properties that aren't as crazy as One Piece? So it's like, man, I just want somebody to do it right. And it sucks because Oda's name is attached to this.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, hopefully we start watching it and we can get used to the voice, because the story carries and maybe the action gets better, because this is all like episode 1, I believe, that all that fighting and stuff. So hopefully as we keep going, it just gets better, because like I said, man, I want this to succeed. I really, really do. Man, it's just right now, based off this trailer, it's tough, man. It's tough.
You guys expected more?
Yes, I did. Hearing Oda has a big part in it.
Yeah.
As big as of a part they said Oda had, I don't like. My expectation was a little higher than the normal.
See how you do that,
because Oda never let me down, man.
Just because
you guys keep talking about how nobody ever does anime right. I mean, what makes you think they would do it right starting now? Just because
the creator.
But he's not animating. He's not choreographing. He's just there to oversee everything. I mean.
Yeah, you're right on that for sure.
What do you expect? I think that's why I'm coming out of it a little bit like, oh, well, okay, it's not as bad as I thought, and you guys are kind of disappointed. Or about Justin. Justin looks in shock, to be honest.
Bro, like another thing, I actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if I said this in the podcast, but my true feelings, like, I truly feel like anime is just one of those things that just does not work live action. Like, I know we want it. Yeah, I know we want it. But like you just said, it does not translate. And I think the prime like downfall is when they couldn't do Death Note. Death Note should have been easy.
Yeah, see,
and they couldn't nail that. So I don't.
Why do you think they can't just CGI it the way they CGI Avengers? You know,
that's what I was about to bring up. Is it the companies that they're using? Is it the production people that they're using that they just can't do it right? Like, these Marvel
mean,
shows. And
if
I'm gonna tell you
that's
for,
the
I'm gonna tell you
case-
for
Brought it
Dragon
up.
Ball Evolution, those people didn't watch Dragon Ball.
Oh,
They
no,
just wanted
no.
the IP.
That felt like they was
Yeah.
making their own story. They didn't know what they was doing.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
So
I don't, like I said, Oda's in it, like, but it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know,
and
man.
Jan made a great point, man. Yeah, he's involved in it, but he's not over here doing the choreography. He's not over here behind the
Yeah.
computer doing the CGI. I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see.
And I just don't
It's tough.
understand, like, what is the end goal for this? Because there's just no way they're gonna go through the whole story of One Piece. And like Cody said in the episode we
Yeah.
recorded yesterday, One Piece is not something you can skip around in.
it's not.
So like I
Yeah.
we'll see. Like we said, we do want it to succeed, but we are realistic over here. Not a good feeling after trailer 1.
And that was.
Oh man. Well, let us know what you guys thought about it. Are you guys hyped about it?
Buggy.
You guys a little bit disappointed about it? Are you guys more on the wait and see? Let us know, man, because that was just a little bit tough. So
Please in the comments convince us. Like tell us what we're missing, please. I
Yeah, I didn't see it.
want to be excited, man.
I must be blind or something, bro. I didn't see it.
well, let us know what you guys think. We'll see you guys next time for another podcast episode of Four Horsemen. Peace.